Yeah, we're back at the episode of Your Comics. Best and worst. This is the best and worst of Rick and Morty, and this uh, show to me is basically kind of a mixed bag. Sometimes this picture illustrates it very well. Sometimes it can be, you know, really smart. Sometimes it can be really stupid. Sometimes it can be really fun. Sometimes it's not fun at all. And basically, sometimes there are characters in here who I care about and really don't want to see get hurt, and there are characters, and then all those other characters that I'm like, why do you keep acting this way? Well, a lot of different things about this. Also, there's a lot of crazy stuff in a lot of cussing, a lot of violence and gore and nudity. So yeah, well, at least sexually suggestive material. It is a mature show, and I will be going into some of the things about it, mature things about it. So you've been warned. Basically, let me see. Okay, basically we have yeah. Okay, our main characters, Rick and Morty. Rick is like a mixture of Doc Brown and Biff from Back to the Future. Doc Brown because he builds all kinds of inventions, like to hang out with this young dude, Morty, and like Biff because he doesn't really care about anybody but himself, at least for the most part. Morty is a young boy who basically, can be as pathetic as, or even more so than Marty McFly. Uh, when you first saw him in the first movie, dealing with all his different bullying things and whatnot. Yeah, he's definitely can be pretty sad. But the cool thing is he can also be stronger, than and speak, stronger in word and deed than he seems he could be. And Morty and Rick can actually care about somebody, care about people. So that's pretty cool. That's what I like about these guys. The rest of the family, you have so the rest of the family, you have Summer, who's looking really cute. Especially like an older version of Paige from Foxtrot. Problem is she has the she can't she can be very mean and angry and stuff, but she has good reason. Basically, she's the reason why her parents had to abandon their dreams and raise a family because she was on unplanned pregnancy, so it's like she has that kind of thing going on where she's like just like angry at everything, but she sometimes comes along on adventures and actually can do well, be awesome. As for the mom and dad, I kind of a little don't like them as much as the other main characters, because basically you have the mom who continually whines about not being able to have do what she wants, have her dreams, and the dad who's super just pathetic and great and sad and stuff, and it can wear on for a while and just be like, after a while you're like, okay, you know, Morty and Summer and Morty aren't babies anymore. You could, it's not like you have to watch every minute of every day. You could go on adventures with Uncle Rick, with Grandpa Rick, or something like that. And you can, maybe take a class in something, learn a few skills, do something like that. It's not necessary for you to just be like, oh, say your life is ruined, this and the other things all the time. It's just, But there are some good moments because it's just like one time you had uh the Morty had to do a science project for school, and Morty's mom was like, "Hey, maybe you should work with your dad." And his dad's like, "Yes, it's traditionally, father's supposed to help their son with this science projects." And then he's like, "Oh, I don't know, Mom. I mean, Rick does know more about science and science and stuff." And then it's like, he gets a text message from his mom. It says, "Your father is insecure about his intelligence." So he's like, "Oh, well, that actually changed my mind. Sure, Dad, I'd love to work with you." So like, there's some fun moments there. There's some fun moments, and then fun moments in other ways too, like the episode. Let's see here, where Morty had to raise this alien baby, monster baby, and is like at the end of the episode, there was a part where it's like, okay, uh, he's hanging out. The Morty Junior is hanging out on some sort of book show, review show. He's like, Morty Jr. He was like, this masterpiece, this book. Please tell me about tell me about your life. How you got to make such an epic and glorious tome. And he's like, oh yes, well, he's like, oh yes, well, my father wouldn't let me leave the house until I was a teenager. Said the air was poisonous. And he pushed me around then, but sometimes there was dancing. And basically, he was a monster. So he was like, if he got out, he would kill. He would go on a rampage. So that's why Morty was like, no, you can't go out. So it was crazy stuff like that. Then it's like, well, I was like, oh well, yes, all right. He was like, yes, like this, that, like, so it wasn't all bad. It says, I was like, yeah, no, it wasn't. She was like, no, that's why. I could get the tone of that, from your book. My heart, like, I was reading your book. My Horrible Father, like, by Morty Jr. Enjoying its coveted spot in the New York Times bestseller list at a bookstore, available at a bookstore near you. Basically, it was it. And then Morty's like, seeing this on TV, he's like, his parents are like, well, no, Morty. His mom's like, well, Morty, sometimes, well, honey, it can be a thankless job. Sometimes you gotta take what you can get. He's like, I just hope he's eating enough. So there's fun moments, a lot of fun moments, a lot of heartfelt moments, like great things in Rick and Morty that make me like, I want to see the next episode. I want to see all kinds of stuff. But then, and that's the best. That's the best of it. But then we get to the worst of it. And that being, sorry to say, the attempted rape. There was several situations where Morty and there's one situation in particular, each or either Morty or Summer was were attacked by creatures, and it's not like there was an episode, not like the episode where Morty got a love potion from Rick to try to make the girl he wanted to fall in love with him. And in fact, because she had the flu, it infected everybody else, and everybody else was falling in love with him. Now, that was a science thing. Now, this what happened in these episodes where Morty and Summer were attacked were, just the natural way these creatures behaved. And that's when the show is just like, I'm like, compared to all the other stuff, the silly violence, the gore, weird, suggestive material and whatnot, sexually suggestive material and all that. When that's going on, that's one thing. Okay, that's like, okay, that happened. That's just weird stuff, man. This though, these things are like, why is this in here? It makes me wonder about the people who made it. Wonder if similar things happen to them, because it's like just so just in your face, so just crazy. Okay, basically here's how it goes. Both instances, Morty's gonna be the worst because he chose to go on this adventure after going on a particularly grisly adventure with uh with Rick, right? That Rick picked out. Morty wanted to choose his own adventure, so they decided to go to this medieval land, and basically they went there and were tasked with helping a village out with getting some money so they wouldn't starve, right? And basically, after several things ensued, several things ensued with them and the Meeseeks. They came to finally got to this tavern, and we're just hanging out in the tavern and having a nice time there. And he's like, "Oh, this is great. The adventure's happening." Morty goes to the men's room, and while he's washing his hands, some weird gray jelly bean monster thing, bean guy comes in, and who's voiced by a certain person who should not have voiced this character, because now he will be known as the guy who voiced the jelly bean, not just a guy who voiced characters in SpongeBob. It was just not a bad idea. Like it was like Elijah Wood being in Sin City. Just not a good move. Really not a good move. But anyway, so he's like, okay, this jelly bean guy seems nice at first. He's like, hey, like, what are you here for? Like, what are you doing here? And like, what are you doing here for? And he's like, and he's like, well, me and my grandfather are going on an adventure. And he's like, oh, like, well, Avengers are nice. He's like, yeah, they sure are. I'll see ya. He tries to leave, but the guy grabs on to him. He's like, hey, you're like, oh, I was like, oh crap, what's happening? And then like, later you find out that you see that Morty is able to actually turn the tables on this guy and knock him out. All right, the damage had already been done. The guy was already scarred. Like Morty has already just been scarred by the just the craziness of this dude. And so he comes in looking all torn up. Comes over to Rick looking all torn up. It's like, can we go, please? Can we just go? Like you were right. Oh, yeah. I don't want to do this adventure anymore. Please, can we just go? And then Rick's like, well, what's the rush? I'm beating, having a great time. And this chess, messing around this poker game, man. I'm really cleaning up. And he's like, no, let's whatever. Okay, please, can we just go, please? And you see him start crying and everything. And I'm like, man, Rick, do you care at all, man? This is your grandson here. Obviously, you can see this kid's been through something's happened to him. And he's like, no, Rick, at least say it's like, okay, realize this kid's being really insistent about wanting to leave. So he's like, all right. He's like, all right, we'll I'll pay our tab here, and then we'll go to the village and give them the money, the rest of the money, the money they need, and we can go. Then the adventure will be over, and that's that. It's like, sure, whatever. It's like, so after seeing this dude, this jelly bean jerk, attack Morty, things just take on a whole different tone. They try to be funny again. They have a silly giant. Morty and Rick and Morty try to ride a silly giant slug back to the village, and it's like, yeah, whatever, sure, why did that thing attack Morty like that? What? Oh my gosh, you're just reeling from this. I'm just reeling from that. And then we get back to the village, and the village elder or whoever it is in charge is like, oh, he's like, gets the money. He's like, oh, thank you so much, brave heroes. I cannot express the gratitude I have for what you've done. You've saved us. It's like, oh, here comes our king. Now you can thank him in person. You see, and Morty it's the same guy. He's sporting a nice bruise or two from the beating Morty gave him, and he's like, oh, Morty's like, instantly just grabs onto Rick and he's like, please, can we just go right now? Just get a portal right now, please. And he's like, okay. And Rick's like, okay, let's go. Opens the portal, they jump through it, but then you see Rick's arm come back out with a blaster. He shoots the king, jelly bean thing. He explodes all over his people, all over his people, and I'm like, that's what you get. You don't try to mess with Morty, man. You don't mess with Morty, man. You don't do that. That's fine. That's what happens, man. Sorry, but I'm like, how did he know that Morty was attacked by this dude? Did he know that? Because I'm like, I didn't see it. I saw, I didn't see it. Maybe there were some scenes, very quick scenes where he's like looking around, but I didn't see anything like that. Really, it would have been better if there was one scene where Rick was like, Morty coming out all torn up, and he's like, like, wait, he's like, I want to go home, and Rick like, wait a minute, Morty, something happened to you? You're crazy, you're terrible. It's like, well, what did this to you? Don't tell me. Tell me. And you're like, nah, Rick and Morty be like, oh, no, I don't care. Let's just go, please. So then they go, and then when he sees the king, and Morty like starts freaking out and shrinking away from him, and wanting to go, then he can be like, that's the guy. Rick can be like, that's the guy. That's the guy. Then he can shoot him. So that would have made to me been a little bit better than what it was, but still, maybe he did know. I don't know. A similar scene happened in another episode, but with Summer, basically it was something she couldn't. She was that well. She didn't choose this. It was accidental stuff. It was like Rick opened a portal to find out the origin of this weird robot that Morty found, and basically a monster grabbed Summer and pulled her into the portal. Right, and Rick ran in after it. Saw that a bunch of other monsters that gathered around Summer, and like he shot them before they could do anything. Rick shot them all before they could do anything, and it is like they could do anything, and it's like, oh, and they just had finished having a conversation about the fact that she was a girl. Seeing that she was a girl was not going to be the best, safe for her to, he didn't want her going on adventures with her, and she's like, oh, because just because I don't have boy parts doesn't mean, oh, because like, oh yeah, because having boy parts makes it so, much easier to go on an adventure with you. And then like he gets attacked by these guys, and he's like, and more, Rick saves her, and she's like, it's like, still think it's, you don't need boy parts to go on an adventure. And then at the first time I saw this, it was like, you know, this wouldn't even matter. I don't think that really matters, dude. That after seeing Morty get, get attacked by that jelly bean jerk, I was like, yeah, it doesn't matter, dude. I saw Morty. I saw Morty, man. Saw the Morty episode, man. No, it doesn't matter at all. The monster is a monster. Why is this in here? Why does this kid continue to come back? There's instances where they there's see it happen. They hear at least two male characters talk about other stuff happening between them and other men, unwilling stuff, and I'm like, what? Why is this constantly in here? It's not cool. And it just makes me, you know, wonder about the people who made it. And I'm like, that's terrible. But hopefully everything's cool though. Well, God help them. That's what I'm saying. Oh my goodness, that's when it gets the worst, right there. To basically sum up, because we got this thing's getting this video's getting pretty big. Best of Rick and Morty is when people, Rick actually cares. Morty, shows his strength, is strong enough to and strong enough to actually get through a situation, and everybody else is awesome and fun, and actually, it's like real people, and they have great fun times. And the worst, unfortunately, is when it's just weird, not right at all, just plain wrong. Because this show can be fun. I'm not gonna say that this show is a total is like something no one should see. I'm gonna say it's amazing and wonderful when it's amazing and wonderful. So best idea is to see clips of it. Check us out some clips on YouTube and stuff, because they have clips of fun stuff. They unfortunately have clips of not fun stuff too, which annoys me. But that's the cool thing about it, because you can be like, okay, read the title. You see, Morty talking, does hangs out with Morty fights, does hangs out with cool stuff, does this, Rick does this, cool thing. That's great. But you see like Morty attacked by Jelly Bean, then I'm like, okay, that's the bad part. So it's again a mixed bag. You know, that's Rick and Morty, the best and worst. Right here, what comics? A very crazy review, because it's a crazy show. Check me out on YouTube and DeviantArt, especially my Superman 3 stuff. Oh yeah, also speaking of DeviantArt, that's where I discovered Rick and Morty. They had a contest of some kind going on. I've got to see the pictures of the contest, but just type in Rick and Morty on DeviantArt to see all kinds of cool stuff. You'll see all kinds of cool stuff, including some good emotional stuff. Like Rick and Morty actually hugging, and Rick looking like he actually cares about Morty, because man, sometimes it doesn't look like he cares. And then one episode where there's an evil Morty, after you find out it's evil Morty at the end, I'm like, oh yeah, who would want to kill a Rick more than a Morty? If the Rick was decided to just go for 100% jerk, if he went total, then that could happen. So yeah, watch yourself, Rick. So basically, I'm like, yeah. And on YouTube, of course, cool stuff like this, and my movie stuff, and walkthroughs and things. See you next time.